Okay, so this is something that I just finished today, and it's entitled Goodbye Black History. And I'm actually going to read it off the paper since I just finished it. In the middle of my downward moment, I see something that makes me wonder. Did Harriet ever really think she would make it? Whippings marked bareback naked, unable to push nor pull another mule, undone moments away from insanity, restricted shoulder to shoulder amongst rats and men, hold it in torn apart pieces from ravaged beasts, chatteled from one hand to the next, disabled by seizures, hypersomnia and migraine headaches, temporal lobe epilepsy. I wonder, when did Harriet get tired? Unable to be sold one more again, she simply said, there is only two things I have right to, liberty or death, so if I could not have one, I would have the other. Having to leave her brothers for the sake of a greater cause as she walked across Maryland, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. Even checked her own hands when she reached free land to see if she was the same woman. It is at this moment that I recognize to give up is to disrespect her spirit, ignoring the graves of southern trees bearing strange fruit, leaving Emmett's casket open but still allowing him to be slain in vain, forgetting the names of Nat Douglas and James before Langston, Sterling, and Zora, telling Moms Mabley she could not have that man's last name, making it okay to pay tribute to these great names by dipping that hatred in rap hooks that hide their chains. We Willie Lynch ourselves on traditions developed to keep us two steps to the rear, developed a deeper sense and still can't hear. Jezebel nursery rhymes behind hypnotizing drum beats, wondering why the more they're fed, our children still don't eat. Hormone means to have our daughters' breasts hanging before their feet, but we still can't see. We ain't sold the cow because we're busy giving away its milk for free, bragging on a history that blazed trails, but we still ain't paved the way. Zora Ben said, us colored folks be like branches without roots, steady floating and drifting but ain't caught on. We busy selling our soul for riches we'll never own, when God's grace is the biggest gift we could ever get. I imagine Martin done wrote 50 more speeches on the inside of his grave. Tired of rolling over from our disgrace, we've thrown ourselves into a place of slavery gone backwards, fought for our freedom just so our own fears could recapture it. It is moments like this that I see Harriet digging through those valleys so that she could climb that mountain, having to trip through ditches, looking beyond her sight to seek her vision, knowing that deeper than the white man, Satan was truly the root of all evil. I wonder if she knew that we would break through being a diamond in the rough just to encase ourselves in stone. I mean concrete, I mean pride. Suiting up our bodies to battle but not shielding our mind. Too busy blaming others to see that we've been our own Goliath the whole time. I wonder if Harriet would have turned back around, dropped her head and picked back up the plow, took those whippings and buried defeat if she had known that we would be our own biggest army. Said he heading off to battles but ain't ready to war, preaching for change when we've made the church the biggest whore. From griots to pastors, we've ruined the whole lot. So what's the use of having bad apples when you planted rotten seeds? I mean, if you was Harriet, then what would you have done? Thank you.